Welcome back to the 2-hour news show, and it's time for our signature segment, See the Stories.
Yes.
And Hans, today is the first day of Ramadan, which means that this month of spiritual reflection, of course, fasting, observed by millions of Muslims worldwide. But however, despite fasting, one must continue to exercise, especially when we break our fast with those sweets and then have the Saat with those, carbs. We still have to stay energized.
You know what, Sarah? In the light of tolerance, now I feel like I'm with you guys. I'm fasting. Not really fasting because no food vendors are actually selling anything around here.
So now you're
around the studio.
You're in the middle of hunger.
Very hungry. But in this segment, we will talk about not hunger, but cardio for tennis, as well as choosing the right time to play tennis during Ramadan, and also how to listen to your body's signals while avoiding yourself from pushing too hard. Well, as I told you in the beginning of the show, I'm so bad at tennis. But joining us in our studio is Falcon Tennis School head Jeremy Nahar, and also Falcon Tennis School member Matthew Nahar. Thank you so much for coming here.
Hi, thank
How are you guys?
We're doing we're great. Yep. Super great, actually.
And I love how you brought your tennis rackets and my personal favorite, pink tennis balls.
Yeah,
right?
pink tennis ball. That's rare.
Yeah, everything is because of Sarah.
Sarah.
Well, once again, hopefully, although we mentioned before, we're not that good at tennis, but we want to know more, especially, playing tennis in the middle of Ramadan. Is it possible? What times are the best times? I mean, are there classes, especially tell us more about Falcon first, Falcon Tennis School.
So it is possible. It is possible because you're not gonna do it during the day anyway because you go to work.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it closer to iftar.
5:30,
we can go earlier as early as 5.
Oh.
Because anyway, you're gonna stop around 5:45, 5:50, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So as early as 5. Sometimes 4:30, but 5 is the safest one. Yeah.
But when it comes to tennis, it requires you to run a lot, right?
Yes.
And with all the energy and stuff. Is there any safe and effective techniques during for exercising when it comes to tennis during Ramadan?
Well, I mean, I would say I would do stuff like, I'll just listen to my body. When I feel I get tired, you know what? Let me take a break. Let me breathe.
Yeah.
Because, you know what? The sun is hot.
Yes.
And the coach wants us running left and right.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a second. Yeah, I think that's the best way, you just have to listen to your body so you don't get too tired so you can, do other activities.
Yeah, don't push
besides tennis.
yourself too hard. Just don't force it. When during Ramadan you have less energy now. You didn't eat the whole day. When you gotta know when to stop. You gotta know when to stop. When you don't feel like continuing, just rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something
that's actually what you need to know about exercising during Ramadan. Just rest.
Yes, take a breather and do not push yourself too hard. But this is very interesting because Falcon Tennis School.
Yep.
Please tell us more as well. I mean, will there be classes in Ramadan? But tell us more. When was this first established?
It's not that long ago. I think 3 years ago. But it's actually like in our family, we were a tennis family. We're a tennis family. So my dad he's a tennis player. He was competing in the national tennis. So we're also there. We're playing also. We're an
It runs in the blood.
Yeah, so it runs in the blood. So now here we are, and we try to with Falcon Tennis School. It's called school, but it's actually building a community over there. A lot of people coming. They come and they build their own community there. Even our own community is based on our students. Before there were students, now they're part of the community.
I see.
Also,
I see.
play every day.
Okay, so when it comes to tennis school, what are actually the basic techniques that Falcon School is teaching about? I mean, as you might have heard, we're so bad at tennis. But what are the basic techniques that people need to know when it comes to tennis?
When you play tennis, the first thing that you got to learn is forehand and backhand. That's the most important one, because you're gonna be doing that a lot during matches or during So that's it. And then footwork also important. But the first one, like I said, it's got to be the forehand and backhand.
Befriending your rackets. All right.
Yeah.
And then for Falcon Tennis School itself, you have been established for 3 years.
Yes.
That means 3 Ramadans. You have built you were first starting out as a community and now you have students as well.
Yeah, actually we started as a school first, but now the
It's a
community,
community.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
so-
growing, so there are
Yeah.
communities too. So
So how is it like? I mean, in 2022, I mean, the love for tennis is growing in Indonesia. I mean,
Yep.
never ending. How is it like for?
we started with kids class.
Oh.
Yeah, actually it started
That's
with
the fun
kids.
part.
Yeah, with kids, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we started with kids, and then later because it's growing, people are starting to play tennis a lot. So yeah, why don't we just make class for adults?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. We make it, and it's here in UMS Kuningan nearby, not far.
Oh, okay. So, can you tell us the location of the school?
Yeah, it's not like a school. It's like school is like, I'm sorry. It's basically, we
So you-
use other courts.
Oh, you use
yeah,
other courts.
It's a name.
So it's just the community, and the
yeah.
institution, but for the court itself,
Yeah.
you can actually go in any
Yeah,
court.
any court. We have, we're in many different courts.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah.
So you were mentioning about the kids class.
Yep.
So from what age, the earliest age for a kid to actually learn to play tennis?
I would say 3. They can start at
3?
3
right?
years old,
Three.
really?
Yeah, 3.
So you're coming from the tennis family. You were an athlete as well.
Yep.
Were you also playing tennis at 3 years old?
No, I actually picked up a tennis racket when I was 5.
5. That's
about-
also
11.
quite
Oh,
early.
11.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad played tennis for a long time. I didn't like it.
It happens usually, yes. Kids and parents.
Yeah, we
yes.
just play football, soccer. I used to love soccer, but then, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't really remember why it's tennis now. And I fell in love with it.
You're
and
right.
here I am. Here we are.
Up until now. But yes, now we want to once again dig deep into the Ramadan that we are approaching, as we mentioned before. Everyone loves tennis. The growing love for tennis is very high here in Indonesia. That means so many people still wants to play tennis. Later on during this month, of course, they have to war on the available courts. But at home, what do they have prepared? I mean, especially during Saat time, they know they're going to play a match or they're going to play tennis during the day. Do they have to extra hydrate themselves or eat particular types of foods?
Yeah, most importantly, don't skip your sahur. Never skip sahur. Eat carbs, enough carbs,
Yeah.
and water, electrolytes. Those are important. Yeah, because it's not just for tennis, because you're going to spend the whole day without eating,
Yeah, yeah.
doing stuff. You go to work, you go to school, or other things. Yeah, you got to keep your energy there in your body. You need to consume a lot of that, enough amount. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Like, and especially vitamins. You need to withstand, all this hunger, whatever emotional stuff inside you. Anything you need to do to withstand and to survive the fasting. Like,
What type of foods? Because usually, even when I'm not fasting, I like to eat sambal during
yeah.
for lunch, right, Hans?
We're Indonesian.
Yes.
We're Indonesian inside and outside.
I know, so we cannot leave our chilies. But usually after I eat sambal, I don't know about you, Hans, but then after that I work out for tennis. It builds up. It feels really hot in my throat.
Yeah,
It probably
yeah.
happens to a lot of people working out. So are there like foods which we have to avoid?
Yeah, it's spicy food, of course. Obviously, it's not only bad for your throat, but for your stomach. If you
Yeah.
consume too much of it, if you eat too much of spicy food.
Especially if you're going to be running around
Yep.
for your tennis practice.
Yeah.
So in terms of intensity of training, is there any adjustments when it comes to your students or your community when practicing or being in the court before the break the fasting?
I mean, yeah, sometimes, it's not all about hitting the balls. Sometimes with tennis, it's also about your mindset. So sometimes we tell them how to, play correctly, play with the right mindset.
Yeah.
Especially when they're in a match, how to win a match. I think pretty much it's stuff
Yeah,
like
during
that.
fasting, like they're gonna do it with a lower intensity.
Yeah.
Lower intensity. So we're doing the basic drills like we usually do, but with lower intensity. And the coaches, they understand it, so they know which guy is doing the fasting and which is not. So
Yeah.
they,
They can differentiate.
yeah,
and then-
differentiate them. So this guy is fasting. Okay, I'm gonna go easy on him. But this guy is not. Come on, you keep on running.
Okay, talking about training for tennis and also learning tennis from
Yep.
from zero. What do you usually teach for a beginner when it comes to playing tennis?
Yep. Like I said before, it's gonna be forehand.
Forehand.
Forehand is the first one.
Okay, so
The
for
grip.
forehand, what do we need to know?
You need to know how to hold the grip right.
Okay.
No, there's actually no right thing. It's just the best way to do it
Oh,
right
the
now.
best way.
All right, so can you show us?
Yeah. Okay, I'll show you.
Okay, let's
I want
start.
to do it by
Like
myself
how
or
when my friends are actually playing tennis?
And just like taking good pictures
just
right at the
pick up
end.
the racket. So
Okay.
who wants to volunteer?
Okay, me.
There
All
you
right,
go,
cool.
Hans.
So you're gonna hold this racket.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it with this racket. So, do you play with your right hand?
Yeah, right
Good.
hand.
Okay, hold the racket on your right hand.
Okay.
So just to make it easier, we're gonna do the semi-western grip. So hold your racket this way, same way, lay it flat,
Yeah.
and make a U shape like this. It's much easier, and just grab it this way. Yep, let me see it, let me check it. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Just
Okay.
now go a little bit lower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
so
best
you're
grip
actually holding it at almost at the end of the
Yes, it generates more power. and
Okay.
more reach when you play.
racket. Oh, makes sense.
Makes sense.
And then
And then,
when you do like forehand and backhand?
okay, so if you're a beginner, newbie, we're gonna teach you the basic stuff. So just follow me.
Okay.
This is the ready position. Put
Right.
your left hand over here.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna make some space if that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna separate it into maybe 3 steps,
Yeah.
starting with ready position.
Okay.
So this is ready position. You can watch first, okay? And this is step 1. You gotta take your racket back and your left foot goes forward like this. Take your racket back. Make a rainbow motion, like a rainbow, like you're drawing a rainbow.
Oh.
And then this is 1.
Okay.
And this is swing. This is number 2. 2. You swing it up until next to your left ear and catch the racket there. This
Oh.
way. Yep.
Okay.
And after that, this is number 3. Go back to ready position.
There you go, Hans.
Oh my God.
Remember. And then look good. Smile towards the camera. Give your fierce face first, right? You gotta do something with the camera. There
Yeah.
it is.
So, wait. I'll go this. Is that right?
Yeah, you gotta make a
Oh,
Rainbow.
the rainbow.
The rainbow,
The
half
rainbow.
circle.
Okay. The rainbow.
Rainbow, and then
And then
you swing
swing
up,
all the way here.
catch the racket.
Catch the racket.
And go
then
back.
go back.
Yes, you got
Yes.
it right. That's perfect.
Oh, okay.
I would really wish to try it with the ball, but we are
No, not in the studio. Not in the studio. Okay,
So-
okay. Let me try once again.
Okay.
Once again. So rainbow and then
ball.
swing and then go back.
Go back.
Okay.
Good.
So this is the forehand.
Yes, the forehand.
How about the backhand?
Okay, backhand is actually the same thing but the other way around.
Oh.
But now with 2 hands. You can do it with 1 hand.
Yeah.
But 2 hands is like stronger and easier to learn.
Okay.
So basically we're gonna do, come close.
Okay.
Okay, we do the same grip. The same grip like this.
Yeah.
But maybe, okay, never mind. Now hold the racket this way with your
Okay.
left. Grab it.
U shape.
Yep,
Okay, grab it.
grab it.
Yeah.
This is called continental grip.
Okay.
But we usually do this, the better grip is the Eastern backhand grip, but that one is okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then with your left, grip.
Okay.
Now, same motion, but that side, so like this. This is ready position. This is 1. This is 2. And this is 3.
Okay. So the rainbow motion should be to the side.
Right, and here.
Oh,
Racket needs to be
okay.
here.
All right. So to the side and then hit all the way and then
Yes.
go back.
Perfect.
Wow, I'm
you go.
good.
You're
I
not
think you
ready
learn
to play.
fast. You're a fast learner.
But you mentioned there were like the continental grip, and
Yep.
there are different types of grips. How many grips are there, and how can one know which grips that?
There's like a lot of grips, but the most popular one is now for forehand is the semi-western.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one that I taught you already.
Oh, the semi-western. So that U shape, go there like
Yeah,
that.
That's the easiest way to
That's the easiest way to, actually
memorize
hold it.
it.
Okay.
And what is the biggest mistake that beginners do? Because so many people, mabar, main bar, and they play with people with different experience levels.
Yeah, the
What
thing is if you don't learn the basic, the right basic, it will not be good. You will not improve. Because some people they just grab the racket and just play like this without the right technique, you know?
Yeah.
They ended up getting frustrated, they quit.
So what is the most common injuries that a tennis player would actually get?
Tennis elbow
what-
and hamstring.
Okay.
Oh.
Run a lot.
So tennis elbow means like
Like, yeah, when you do the forehand motion, the pain's here on your elbow.
Okay.
But also hamstring.
Yeah.
Because they run a lot, they do a lot of splits, especially
Yes.
on the highest level.
Splits?
Yeah, because you run and you slide, that splits like that.
Oh, I was
You
thinking
go after
like,
the ball.
back in my dancing days,
Like
I was
gymnastics.
told to do splits, but also tennis could
Yes.
actually involve
Yeah,
splits
it
as
is.
well. Ah.
But you mentioned about running. Okay, you now have mastered the technique of forehand and backhand
Yeah.
with the rackets. What about the footwork?
The footwork.
You can enlighten us
Okay.
so we can be tennis ready after this.
Well, this is a bit tricky because the first one that I taught you with the motion, when you put your left
Yeah.
foot on the left, that's part of the footwork.
Oh.
Part of the footwork.
Okay.
But when you start doing the running, you're gonna be back in the square one ready position.
Oh God.
And let's say the ball is right over there.
Yeah. And how would you gonna go with the footwork and stuff?
Because you don't run forward, you run sideways, right? Run like you normally do. Run like this while taking your racket to the back. You see? So, okay, let's go back. Here,
Okay.
you run and take your racket to the back like this, right? And then you hit the ball, hop,
And then
back,
go back.
back ready position, and you go back sideways, like side step.
Oh.
That's how you do it.
I see.
Same thing with backhand also. It's like,
Okay, Hans,
Boom.
your turn.
boom.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
this
This is
episode.
very easy to talk about, but to walk the talk is another thing. Right. So, oh my
Wow.
God.
2025?
No, 2025. Hans Tennis 2025.
Yes. We're
Okay.
crossing this off your bucket list for
Oh
this
my
year.
God.
Okay. I'll give you room there.
Let's say I go running to the right.
Yep, run. Take your racket back. Up and hit. Boom. And go back.
Okay. Like for the backhand.
Same thing.
Okay.
Just don't forget the grip and the way you
that's
hold your racket.
Okay. Oh, wait. Like this, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I'll give you space.
Oh my God. This is some kind of.
You can do it, Hans. Come on.
All right. So.
No, this way.
Oh, that
Backhand,
way.
this way.
That way.
Yep.
So I do
And go
swing,
low. And
Go low. And go back.
yep,
There you go.
it's just
Very
the other way around.
The other way around. So how does that feel for you?
Bad.
Are you ready to conquer the match?
Well, it's time for you to try it, Sarah. It's not gonna be fair for me.
Wait, I'm in heels though.
Oh well,
Okay.
you're not gonna be running. It's just practice.
Help
the
me. Why am I left alone right here? Please help me
okay.
right here. Okay.
So, are you left-handed?
No. Okay.
Okay. Same thing, right? You're gonna do running?
Right. No, I don't know. I will. Wait, let's take off my heels. So, why don't we do it together, Hans?
I think it's much better with the heels. It's cool.
really. Okay. Well, let's start with the heels, okay? Because we women can do everything in heels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. Girl power, right?
Girl
here. Okay.
power.
All right. Take your racket back. Up. Yep.
Rainbow.
Yep. Swing it to your shoulder. Catch the racket, and voila.
Great.
Wow, you're
Great.
lying.
That's
you're
good.
so good.
That's good.
There's no balls, remember?
no,
She doesn't-
right,
that's
right, right. I'll do it for the pictures.
You're
I'll
a
do it for
natural.
the
He
poses,
said you're a he
right?
said you're a natural.
Oh, really? Because there's no balls. Run once again, because I hate running, especially in heels. Come on.
Now it's your turn.
And then for our backhand,
The same thing. We go to the left side. Take your racket back. Go low here
Go.
on the racket, and then you swing to your
There.
bam. It's even easier.
Ooh.
Go back.
okay. I
Oh.
almost missed my shoe just like Cinderella back there. But anyways, as mentioned before, there are classes for children,
Yes.
for young adults. How many classifications of levels are there, especially at Falcon?
So in Falcon Tennis School, they train at the same time.
Okay.
Beginner, intermediate, and advanced. But they will be separated, obviously. Yeah, especially the beginners.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
people who just started playing.
Yeah.
We will focus more on the basic technique, basic footwork, and
Uh-huh,
everything.
uh-huh.
So they get it right.
Right.
It might take some time, but once they get it right, it's easier for them to improve.
How many times?
Faster for them.
How many times a month or a week would you say is the healthy level for someone to start tennis, especially in Ramadan?
Oh, in Ramadan, twice a week is good.
Oh, twice a week.
You can do more. It's okay to do it every day.
Basic. So the basic thing when it comes to Ramadan is listen to your body.
Yes.
Yes.
So listen to your body. If you feel like you need a break, just take a break.
Yes.
I was gonna say drink, but no, you're not allowed to
After
drink.
you work out,
After.
after you have your tennis
After,
practice,
yes.
right? If it's near the 6 p.m. or iftar, you can
Yeah.
also take
Yeah.
your water break
True,
afterwards.
true. So, how can we find you on your socials, let's say, or is there any number that we can contact?
Yeah, it's-
If anyone watching at the moment, they want to join
Yes.
the school?
Okay, you can go to Instagram. It's Falcon Tennis School. It's
Or just
That's
Falcon
easy.
Tennis
Falcon
School.
Tennis School. Yeah.
Okay.
We're there.
Okay, there. And I'm really curious about, because you both, although your parents are athletes, you have picked up the rackets at different ages.
Yep.
I want to know, what is tennis according to each and every one of you? Probably from you, Matthew.
What is tennis?
Tennis, I feel like it's just a lifestyle for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I play tennis, I feel happy, I'm healthy, and then, you know, I get to meet other people. And then, yeah, it's like a long-term investment for me.
A
Long-term investment.
Yeah, when it comes to health and happiness.
Okay. How about you, JJ?
Pretty much the same, actually. You got all my answer also. but yeah, it taught me a lot of things, especially when I played in tournaments, you know, on the mental part.
Yeah.
You got to fight till the end. You got to fight because in tennis matches, you play under the sun mostly.
True.
It's hot.
Yeah.
People are watching, so
Yeah.
you got to be tough, you know.
The pressure is
Yeah,
there.
the pressure is there even before. It's just like going into the TV.
Well, we all agree that they did a very good job. But once again, Falcon Tennis School on Instagram.
Yep.
And how many days in a week that you usually practice?
We have every day. We're
Every
every
day.
day,
Every day.
every day.
Okay.
Mostly starting at 5 p.m. mostly.
Okay.
Mostly starting at
Yeah.
5 p.m. during Ramadan.
Not during Ramadan.
So every season.
Every season.
Every season.
After school, after work, so you have time available, you can choose where you want to practice with Falcon.
Yep.
Depends.
Okay, so before we say goodbye to you, I just want to ask, because Matt picked up the racket at 5 and you're at 11, which one that you feel the easiest? I mean, when it comes to you know, the journey on tennis, should anyone try to play tennis as early as 5, or
Or 3,
11,
probably, as you mentioned. because
yeah,
we start
I think
at 3.
which one is easier, you think?
I would say maybe at younger age because, you know, I feel like it's just easier to teach someone that is younger.
Okay.
I think 5 is a good spot. 5.
Okay, then try to teach my son. I'll give you a call right after
Oh,
this.
yeah. Her son is 3, and last week he was actually saying to Sarah, "Mom, I'm going to a tennis court."
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So yes, we're waiting for him to be able to listen to instructions. But nevertheless, it's a great sport for, especially for family outings, right?
Yes. Yep,
After
yep,
school, after work, and especially during the month of Ramadan. And you know, tennis there's also an additional point for girls and boys as well. The fashion, remember?
Yes.
The fashion.
We can look good on the court, right?
Yeah. All in one when it's Wimbledon. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
And also, good luck for Falcon Tennis School, and give Sarah your number.
Yes, I will give you back your racket as well. Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here. And those were the signature segments, See the Stories. We are up for a quick break, but stay with us because we'll be back with the latest from all around the world, especially Indonesia and Southeast Asia. Don't go anywhere.